Etches like these on marble countertops are caused by the acids and household cleaners and other chemicals. We're going to be using the Magic Renova system here. It's a pretty good system. You can find a link to purchase this kit in the description. The drill attachment that comes with the kit works pretty well, but in this situation, we're using the Dremel Versa. It's a pretty versatile, battery-operated cleaning and polishing machine, great for DIY and other projects. This kit is designed for small etch removal and repairs on marble countertops. If you're going to refinish a larger countertop or an entire countertop, they do make 5-inch and larger Renova pads. You can buy the entire set or you can buy individual pads as needed depending on the level of hone or shine that your countertop has. In this case, we're going to take the countertop from its original etch state to a polished finish. We're going to use all the steps of the Renova system, including the high polished green pad at the end. The first step is to remove the etch, and we're going to do that with step 1. And you want to make sure that you're just doing it in a very even way so that you don't put too deep scratches in it. And you also don't want to create a work area that's too large, because each time you go from one step to another, you're going to expand the work area so that you are sure to remove the scratches from the previous grit. You're going to run in circular patterns. You're going to make sure that in many cases you want to run the pattern or circle in the direction of the actual movement of the machine, and that's going to keep the water in the center of the work area for you. The Magic Renova system is 4 abrasive pads and 1 polishing pad, which equates to 5 full steps. Now, the steps between the polish and the first grit are pretty much the same. So I'm going to fast forward through these grits so that we conserve time. But one thing to notice is that each time you start with the next grit, you want to go around the outside of your work area and then work your way into the work area and make sure that you thoroughly remove the grits from the previous grit. The scratches from the previous grit can show up in the shine if you don't do this important step. So here's a quick reminder of where we were. These are etches, maybe caused by some acid from some cleaner or something that was spilled on the countertop, and refinishing them just takes a few steps. Here's where we are after the abrasive steps, and we're going to use the Magic Renova polishing pad. That's the dark green pad, to bring it back to a high polish. You can really do this as much as you want. Some stones, though, can what we call orange peel or texture a little bit. So you don't want to put too much pressure down. And when you start seeing the texture, or if you're having trouble getting the shine back exactly like you want it, you might want to call a professional. And this kit is inexpensive enough for you to kind of at least try it out and be able to maintain your own countertops. But if you do have a pretty hard to polish marble, some examples of those might be like white Thassos and some crystalline and sugary marbles and things like that. Some of the darker marbles like Negro Marquina or Emperador might give you a little trouble, and maybe Emperador would be pretty easy. You're going to have a little bit of issues with the color sometimes with Emperador. You'll get the shine back, but you won't get the color. So overall, this kit I think would be really helpful from a DIY perspective. If I was a contractor, I'd definitely want 5-inch, 7-inch, or 13-inch pads. They do come in the Renova system. You can definitely get those at mbstonepro.com. The link provided below is just for the kit itself, and the Dremel Versa. I like it, but you can also just use the normal drill with a little bit of water and get great results. Have fun.